The next one is Florcita. I know Florcita for 24 years. We were talking about it in the car. I'm very blessed that she accepted to come and recite something from her country of origin, Philippines. And she was telling me some very interesting facts. Maybe she will share that with us during lunch.
Well, thank you, Minas. Yes, we have been friends for over 20 years, way back then. And when she requested me for a poem, and I said, in which language in the Philippines would you like it? Because there are 7,001 islands of the Philippines, depending whether it's low tide or high tide. So, but of course, there are three main islands, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I come from the middle part, which is Visayan. But then, to represent the Tagalog, which is our national language, I selected one that is in Tagalog. But I think I'm deviating for the agenda here, because this is actually a taste for you to hear our allegiance, oath of allegiance. So I decided to recite it in Tagalog. Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas. Ito ang aking lupang sinilangan. Ito ang tahanan ng aking lahi. Ako'y kanyang kinupukpok at tinutulungan upang maging malakas, maligaya, at kapaki-pakinabang. Bilang ganti, diringgin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang. Susundin ko ang tuntunin ng aking paaralan. Tutuparin ko ang tungkulin ng isang mamamayang makabayan at masunurin sa batas. Paglilingkuran ko ang aking bayan ng walang pag-iimbot at ng buong katapatan. Sisikapin kong maging isang Pilipino sa salita, sa isip, at sa gawa. Thank you.
So, as Florcita was reciting a poem, I'm thinking I'm so blessed to have friends from all over the world. And because of this event, I keep adding more, which is great. So hopefully next year, if you're all here, if I'm here, I am planning to bring in more people from other nationalities. So with that, I let Pierre.
I love the Philippines. It is the land of my birth. It is the home of my people. It protects me and helps me to be strong, happy, and useful. In return, I will heed the counsel of my parents. I will obey the rules of my school. I will perform the duties of a patriotic, law-abiding citizen. I will serve my country unselfishly and faithfully. I will be a true Filipino in thought, in word, and in deed.
The next one is a poem it's a Turkish poem that my Persian friend is going to recite for us. And I have to tell you this. When I was digging into my friends and what other nationalities or languages I can bring into this program, I remembered Susan went to a university in Istanbul, Ankara, and so I'm thinking, oh, I have a Persian friend who speaks Turkish, so I have to reach out to her. And once she accepted, then my other friend said we have found two other friends from Turkey. So that's why I have friends from three three friends who are going to recite poems from from the same country, and I think it's a great that we have so many reciters from who are going to recite from the same country. So with that, Susan.
Hi, I'm reading this poem from Orhan Veli Kane. The name of the poem is Bedava. Bedava yaşıyoruz, bedava. Hava bedava, bulut bedava. Dere tepe bedava. Yağmur, çamur bedava. Otomobillerin dişi, sinemaların kapısı, cam mekanlar bedava. Peynir ekmek değil ama acı su bedava. Kelle fiyatına hürriyet, esirlik bedava. Bedava yaşıyoruz, bedava.
Free. For free we live, for free. The air is free, the clouds are for free. Valleys and hills for free. The rain, the mud, for free. The outside of cars, the doors of the cinemas, the shop windows, for free. Bread and butter aren't but stale water, for free. Freedom can cost your head. Captivity is free. For free we live, for free.
The other one is Hayat böyle zaten. Bu evin bir köpeği vardı. Kıvır kıvırdı. Adı Cincundu. Öldü. Bir de kedisi vardı. Maviş. Kayboldu. Evin kızı gelin oldu. Küçük bey sınıfı geçti. Daha böyle acı tatlı neler oldu bir yıl içinde. Oldu ya, onların hepsi böyle. Hayat böyle zaten.
Such is life. This family had a puppy dog, curly and kinky. His name was Ding Dong. He died. They had a pussycat too, Cerulean. She got lost. Then their daughter got married. Young son passed the class. All kinds of things, sweet and sad, happened within 1 year. Just happened. That's the way it goes. Anyway, such is life.
Very beautiful, thank you. Our next reciter is Marcel, and I know she's here. I saw her. Marcel is going to have her first baby, I think, very soon. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to recite a passage from a Czech romantic poem called May by Karel Hynek Mácha. It was firstly criticized when it was first published in 1830s, but later on it became one of the most prominent works of Czech literature. The poem tells us a story about a young girl called Jarmila, who has been seduced by a man who is killed by his own son, Vilán. Vilán is a robber. On the evening of May the 1st, the girl awaits him, Vilán, coming, but she is told that he is to be executed for the murder. She kills herself by jumping from a cliff. While Vilán is waiting to be executed, he's thinking about the beauty of nature and his young life. The next day he is beheaded. 7 years later, a traveler named Hinek, the writer himself, comes around the skull of Velan and is told a story by an innkeeper. Years later, he returns on the evening of May the 1st and compares his own life to Velan's. The verses I'm going to recite describe the evening of May the 1st. Karel Hynek Mácha, máj. Byl pozdní večer, 1. máj, večerní máj, byl lásky čas. Hrdličin zval ku lásce hlas, kde borový zaváněl háj. O lásce šeptal tichý mech, květoucí strom hal lásky žel. Svou lásku slaví k růži pěl, růžinu jevel vonný vzdech. Jezero hladké v křových stinných, zvučelo temně tajný bol, břeh jej objímal kol a kol. A slunce jasná světů jiných bloudila blankitnými pásky, planoucí tam, co jsou ze lásky. Thank you.
Late evening on the 1st of May, the twilight May, the time of love, meltingly called the turtle dove, where rich and sweet pine woods lay, whispered of love the mosses trail, the flowering tree as sweetly lied, the rose's fragrant side replied, to love songs of the nightingale, in shadowy woods the burnished lake, darkly complained a secret pain, by circling shores embraced again, and heaven's clear sun leaned down to take, a road astray in azure deeps, like burning tears the lover weeps.
Thank you. Our next reciter is my other good friend, Manish, and I think I've known Manish since we were born. In different cities though. She's going to recite one of my favorite poems. It's called Annie. It's a little lengthy, but it's a very beautiful poem. And with that, I'll let Manish take over.
Thank you, Master. Hi. Hello, everyone. I recite this poem so many times that I lost my voice. And in the serious note, I catch a cold, and I've been taking so many Dayquil, Nyquil. Advil, so I'll be ready for today. And so, as Manu's just said, this is called Kuche, or alley, in one of our very famous contemporary poet Feridun Mushiri, and it's a little bit long, so I hope you bear with me, but it's very beautiful and it's a romantic song, and it does bring a lot of good memories from our country, Iran. Feridun Mushiri was born at September 21, 1927 in Tehran, and he died just a little while ago, 2000. And so his poem is Kuche. بی تو مهدا شبی باز از آن کوچه گذشتم، همه تن چشم شدم، خیره به دنبال تو گشتم، شوق دیدار تو لبریز شد از جام وجودم، شدم من عاشق دیوانه که بودم، در نهان خانه جانم گل یاد تو درخشید، باغ صد خاطر خندید، عطر صد خاطر پیچید. یادم آمد که شبی باز با هم از آن کوچه گذشتیم، پرگشودیم و در آن خلوت دلخواسته گشتیم. ساعتی بر لب آن جوی نشستیم. تو همه راز جهان ریخته در چشم سیاهت، من همه محو تماشای نگاهت. آسمان صاف و شب آرام، بخت خندان و زمان رام. خوشه ماه فرو ریخته در آب، شاخه ها دست برآورده به مهتاب. شب و صحرا و گل و سنگ، همه دل داده به آواز شباهنگ. یادم آید تو به من گفتی از این عشق حذر کن، لحظی چند بر این آب نظر کن. آب آینه عشق گذران است، تو که امروز نگاهت به نگاهی نگران است. باش فردا که دلت با دگران است. تا فراموش کنی چندی از این شهر سفر کن. با تو گفتم حذر از عشق ندانم، سفر از پیش تو هرگز نتوانم. روز اول که دل من به تمنای تو پر زد، چون کبوتر لب بام تو نشستم. تو به من سنگ زدی، من نرمیدم نگسستم. باز گفتم که تو صیادی و من آهوی دشتم. تا به دام تو درفتم، همه جا گشتم و رفتم. حذر از عشق ندانم نتوانم. اشکی از شاخ فرو ریخت، مرغ شب ناله تلخی زد و بگریخت. اشک در چشم تو لرزید، ماه بر عشق تو خندید. یادم آید که دیگر از تو جوابی نشنیدم. پای در دامن اندوه کشیدم، نگسستم نرمیدم. رفت در ظلمت غم آن شب و شب‌های دگر هم. نگرفتی دیگر از عاشق آزرده خبر هم. نکنی دیگر از آن کوچه گذر هم. بی تو اما به چه حالی من از آن کوچه گذشتم.
On a moonlit night without you, I passed through that alley once again. My whole body was an eye, searching after you. My entire existence teemed with the hope of seeing you. And I became that crazed lover that I once was, yet again. In the depths of my soul's coffers, the secret places of my heart, the flower of your memory blossomed. 100 memories laughed in the garden, the scent of 100 memories wrapped about me. I remembered those nights. We passed through that alley together, wings outstretched, and in that treasured emptiness, we wandered and sat at the lip of that stream for hours. All of the world's secrets were spilled into your black eyes, and I was captivated by your glances. Smooth skies and peaceful nights, fortune smiling and time calmed, beams of moonlight poured into the water. The tree branches reached hands up to the moon. Night and meadows and flowers and rocks, all were enraptured by the song of the nightingale. I remember the warning that you gave. Of this love beware. Now observe this brook a bit. Water is a mirror of past love. You whose sight is on the gazes of the one you gaze upon, wait for tomorrow when your heart will be with another. Until you forget this love, be gone from here. Still, I told you, how can I renounce this love? From your side I cannot leave. I cannot. That first day, my heart fluttered with desire, and I sat, a dove upon your roof. You pitched stones at me. I did not startle, did not flee. Still, I said that you are the hunter. I, the deer seeking to be captured by you, to surrender to you. I searched and searched all places. I do not know how to avoid this love. I cannot journey from side. I cannot. Tears fell from a branch. An airborne owl bitterly moaned. Tears quivered in your eyes. The moon beamed with love for you. I remember that I no longer heard answers from you. In twilight, nightfall skirts, I find myself and did not flee, did not startle. Those nights and other nights, too, have passed in utter darkness. You no longer partook of my love, nor told me that you would never pass through that alley again. Without you, though, what emotions I must wander with through this alley.
So right now we have a guest here, and I'm very privileged to have him here today. He is playing a musical instrument from Iran called santur. His name is Mehraj. He's going to play some music for us. We take a little break from the poem or the.
you.